Can I give you the simplest 5 words that'll make you guys a fortune? Get your admin team to say these 5 things as often as possible throughout the day. And let's say your therapist is Rick. That'd be 1 word. How's it going with Rick? So the admin team sits there. The patients are in the waiting room and they might be socially distant, but all the admin team has to ask is, how's it going with Rick? And the person says, oh, Rick's a genius. He's the best therapist I've ever had. We love him. He's done this. Well, that's fantastic, Mrs. Johnson. Would you like me to give you 2 vouchers to give to a friend for a free phone consultation with Rick? If that is all you do, so we've removed the therapist from this calculation. All the therapist has to do is do a great job. The admin team's job is over every patient. How's it going? And they're asking that question anyway. That's part of what you want them to do at front desk. Be sociable. How's it going with Rick? If that is the only script you put into your business and they then have some vouchers there, well, that's great, Mrs. Johnson. Would you mind doing a Google review for us? And you walk around with the iPad vouchers to give to a family or friend for a phone consult with Rick. He'd love to help them just like he's helped you. Like if that's all you do.
Would you smile like that too, Paul?
You have to. You have to smile like that. It's very important. And the cheesy grin
follows. Who loves Paul's 5 words? Type in 5 words. If you like Paul's 5 words, type in 5 words. Like, it's a very simple script. And
how's it going with Rick?
Right?
Is how's 1 word? How's?
Yeah.
How's it going? How is it going?
Paul, you know what I like about that is that, like, if you like, if like back to like what Jamie said, like, you know, like the patient got to win, right? You know, like that's a good time to do it, you know? And so make it a front desk process. And the front desk process is like, because you can control that outcome. You won't be able to control the clinician. So I think Daryl Yarley talked about it as well. I think we want the clinician to do it. And if they could do it, it would be like tenfold, but we can't always necessarily rely on that. But the one thing we can rely is our front desk, right?
I saw one comment come through. One of my Australian friends said, how's it going with Rick? Because Australians shorten everything and we put words together. I think she said, how's it going with Rick is 1 word in Australia. Yeah. How's it going with Rick? You can just say that very cleanly. But what you can do then, guys, now look at the simplicity of this. If that's the system, if your referral system is the follow-up phone call to thank people and how's it going with Rick, if that's all you put in, you can plant yourself near admin. So you can when you're in the practice, you can sit there and you can hear how often Brian, the admin person, asks that question, how's it going with Rick? I saw today you didn't ask that to Brian. You didn't ask that. So you can control admin a lot easier than you can control a therapist, because they're spread out through the practice in different rooms, but you can tighten up what's happening at front desk. And I'm a big fan of that system, because the admin team can control a lot of this. Oh, did he give you the referral vouchers after the 4th visit? Did you get your 4th visit referral? That can happen from admin.
Paul, there's a question here, and I think Chris brought this up. It's a very valid thing. I think there's, you know, is that, like, depending on what your regulatory body is, you can give out free consult. You can give out like free vouchers, you know, right? You know, and
free phone. Can't we do a free phone consult? Can't we do a phone chat? Can't we do a?
It doesn't have. Yeah, and once again, it depends on the province, but I also think that there's a lot of like misunderstanding from people what they can and cannot do. And Daryl Yardley, too bad I can't put on mic, but Daryl Yardley, like, he works very heavily with a college in Ontario. And Daryl, like, just type in the chat, can you provide free consults in the College of Physiotherapists in Ontario? Daryl, can you type like yes or no in the chat? You know,
it might be a free assessment. Okay. Yeah. But free assessment, free phone chat.
Yeah, so
it doesn't matter what you do. Just
let me jump in here, because this is one of the problems with physios. This is the problem we're talking about. We live in the weeds, and you cannot build a business on the ground floor. You need to get to the 30,000-foot view to see your business. What Paul is saying, it's not about the free this. When I said, you know, send them a $10 Amazon card, I don't care if you don't send them any Amazon card. You have to walk away with what the concept is. And once you own that, you can do lots of different stuff. But if you're stopping because you're so focused on the detail of, I can't do that, I can't do that, you won't explore and innovate. The real premise and the concept of this is you're asking a question to the person, just like if you walked out of a restaurant and someone says, how did you like the service? How did you like the meal? It was great. Awesome. We appreciate you. Tell your friends, here's a 10% coupon you can give them. It doesn't really matter of the thing. Make sure it's legal, make sure it's in whatever jurisdiction or anything, but don't lose the sight of the idea of it. And I think too many times we get into the weeds and we lose all this gold that's right there.
I say to my clients, sorry, Rick, I say to my clients all the time, never, and you should write this down, guys, never let operations override marketing. So never let operations override marketing. There'll be a million reasons why your admin team will say they can't ask that script. It's not legal. I haven't got time. The patient's doing something else. There's a million operational reasons why you can't do that. But if you want it done as a marketing step, marketing rules. There'll always be an operational reason. Get rid of the operational reason. Fix it. Just put it in as a system.